Hi, Gary here, back for another face shave, Saturday face shave. I think this is shave number 139. If I'm not right, I'll put it up there, but I'm usually right. So 139, I think. You watch, I've probably got it wrong. So for those of you that watched my video yesterday, you know which razor I'm using, but you won't know that I'm using this bowl, the Giles Shaving Co bowl. I've already put the soap in there to try and save a little bit of time. I'm using, it's a bit of a rugby thing today because Ireland are playing Wales in Ireland and I'm a Welsh fan, but you know, I say good luck to all of them. So it's in my Sig Solo soaking mug and I'm using, unusually, my Badger Silvertip with the Welsh flag on the bottom. So this is my Welsh shaving brush. So that's really nice. And the razor, this is the rocket handle with the Telstar head from Yaqi. Lovely looking bit of kit. Really nice. Now apparently this head is very similar in aggression and style and shaving experience to the RazorRock Lupo 0.95, and I believe the blade gap on this is a 0.95, and it's ideal because I've got quite a lot of beard growth, if you can see, so it's ideal for that kind of shave. So with that having been said, I'm going to get ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Wet the face down, all lathered up. The pre-shave today is Pears. Nothing to do with rugby other than that's sort of rugby ball shaped. So yeah, I've got to try and get this shave done and edited and uploading before the game starts, because I'm not going to have enough time after that. So this video might actually go up a bit late, but there we are. Apologies for that, but when Wales are playing, that takes precedence over anything else. Right, so Pears Soap as a pre-shave, just going to rub that in. And any glycerin soap will do as a pre-shave. And you don't actually need, certainly with the soap I'm using today, you don't actually need pre-shave. One of my favourite soaps. So we've had the Welsh brush. So now we have Wickham's Irish Fern. So there you go. That's my tribute to the game that's happening in any time now. So that I'm not going to achieve my goal of getting this edited and uploaded, but while I'm editing it, I'll be watching on the second computer screen. The scent off this is superb, absolutely superb. I'll put the scent notes up here. I've used this quite a few times. I mean, if you look in here, I still have the paper cover for it, but I've actually bitten into this quite a bit. Some for samples, but mostly for my own use. So, so here we go. This is all lathered up. I'm just hoping that the Badger doesn't swallow the lather. Look at that. Superb. I believe this Badger is a 28mm knot, so it's quite a big brush, but it's so soft. You can hardly feel it touching your skin, it's that soft. It feels fantastic. So I hope your weekend's going well. I hope you're having some great shaves. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm almost there. I think I'm 5 or 6 subscribers away from the 750, which means I can't announce the giveaway today. It'll have to be next Saturday, because I'm assuming I'll get 6 more subscribers between now and then, or at least I hope so. If not, we'll be waiting another week. But yeah, so the giveaway announcement will be next Saturday, as long as I get the required number of subscribers. But for those of you who are already subscribed or have recently subscribed, I thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. I know I've often said the subscriber count isn't as important as the comments, because I do love the comments. I love answering and responding to comments, so I encourage you to leave a comment on my videos. You'll always get a response from me. What I tend to do when I'm responding to the way I do things, let's get this going, just warm the razor up a bit. The way I do things with my shaves is I shave around lunchtime. I then edit and process and upload and do all the write-ups for the description and everything else. And then once that's gone up and it's loaded, I take a break, I have some family time and this, that and the other, and then I wait until until my mother goes to bed, about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and then I start answering all the comments. So if I don't comment straight away, that's basically what it is. I kind of section off times. I'll do the video, the processing, uploading, and so on. And once that's gone up, I will then take a break, cook the meal for the evening, look after my mother. And then once she's gone to bed and I'm free, that's when I respond. So if it takes me 3 or 4 hours to respond, that's why. Right, here we go. The Yaqi Telstar with the razor rocket handle, or rocket handle. Here we go. Oh, now that, straight away, that is the Lupo 95. It feels fantastic. Very much on the aggressive side, but perfect when you've got that much beard growth. The last time I shaved my face was Wednesday, so that is absolutely wunderbar. Fantastic. Oh, and the blade in here is the Pears Silver Super Iridium on its 3rd use. It's either the Pears Silver or the Wizamet. I keep getting them confused because they're basically the same razor, or the same blade. So this is on its 3rd use. I actually think this one might be the Wizamet because it's got more writing on the blade. I think I used the Pears Silver last time, so now I think I do have a battle of the blades lined up, but I'll have to check. So I may post a video on Monday, I may not. But I think somebody's asked me recently for a battle of the blades, and I thought I'd written it down, but I've lost the journal or the book that I write it down in. I can't find it anywhere, so I've got to try and find the comment, which will have been last week sometime, I think. But if you're watching this video, the person that left the comment, leave it below again and ask for that again, because it'll make life a lot easier for me tomorrow when I start searching. Right, here we go. Second pass. This Wickham soap, the scent strength on this is easily a 6. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. Love it. One of the slickest soaps that I know, especially when you add moisture. This actually could do with a bit more moisture, I think. I think the brush is absorbing some of the moisture in the lather, but I soaked it for a good half an hour before I used this brush, so it should have been fully saturated. And this is fine. This is absolutely fine for a DE, but it's not wet enough for a straight razor shave or a shavette. At least I don't like it to be. I like it to be really well hydrated when I'm using a straight razor. Right, across the grain on this side is straight up. Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. This is fantastic. This razor, this DE from Yaqi. These are my first Yaqi razors, and so far I'm really impressed. And I'm not saying that because I got them for free. Not at all. I think the fit and finish. This handle in particular didn't fit on the tile head properly, but it does fit on this. But it's the tolerances are not as accurate as say with a Henson or you know, many other razors. But once it's tightened down, it's perfectly fine. But I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying this shave. I mean, anything 0.75 blade gap with positive exposure and above, that's my sweet spot really. I mean, okay, I don't want to go too high, you know, where it's ridiculous, but all the way up to a Mool R41, I enjoy using the Mool R41, I must admit. I haven't used that in a while, so I might have to use that soon. But let's add some more water. Get some real hydration in here. That feels better already. I think I must have forgotten to add hydration on the last pass. I sometimes do that. That feels much nicer. But this brush, I know I've got this thing about Badger brushes. I mean, I will use them. Like, this is the only Badger brush that I've got, and I will not actively go out and search for a Badger brush. If someone sends one to me, you know, it's only polite to use it, but I do prefer synthetics, and it's just a personal choice that I make. I'm not an animal activist or anything, you know, I eat meat and all of that, but I do kind of draw the line when animals are being bred in pretty awful conditions in some countries, and I'm not going to name the countries, I never do, and then they're just beaten to death with a club just for their fur. Doesn't sit well with me. I know that's not the case in all instances, but how can you tell? How can you tell how the animal is put down? You know, it's just, you see, if you want to see it, just search it on YouTube and you'll see some of the horrific videos that I've seen, and that's when I made the decision that I'm not going to go out and buy it. I won't buy one. If one's given to me, I will use it and I will keep it, you know, unless it's something for review, in which case I'll probably give it away. But, you know, it's just a personal choice. We all make choices in our lives, and that's one I've made. So, right, well, I've been waffling on. I think I'm on against the grain. So here we go. I have to say, this blade in this razor is a perfect match. smooth, efficient and aggressive. No, you must remember with a razor like this, you definitely don't want to be applying any pressure. Just rest the head against the skin and let the head and the weight of the head do all the work. This feels great. Right, let's have a feel around. Oh, this is BBS here. This is the worst area for me, and that's BBS. But funny enough, I've still got a little bit at the corner of the jaw on both sides. I'm still going to do it the usual pickup pass. As I always do it. Here we go. Feels fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's take some of the soap out of the brush. I mean, look at that. Oh, there's still a little bit there. Still got a tiny little bit to pick up. Wasn't expecting that. There you go, that's that. Got that one. And that's got that one. That's it, BBS. So I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, back for the post shave. Here we go. Cold rinse. Oh, that's really nice. And let's try the alum. A little bit of burn under here on my neck, just around here, about a 2 or a 3. Same on that side, on my right side or your left as you look at the screen. But other than that, really nice. Very nice. That feels great. So let's wipe that off. And let's go on with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. So yeah, overall that razor is great. Absolutely great. Love it. I'd certainly put it up there alongside the Lupo. The Lupo may be slightly better put together, but I'm pretty certain that this is cheaper than, although I have to admit I haven't looked at the pricing, just haven't had the time to sort of start doing the research, but I'm pretty sure this will be cheaper than the Razor Rock Lupo, which actually represents excellent value for money anyway. But I would say that the Lupo's the engineering aspects of the loop is probably better. I'll show you what I mean, but basically I've got, you know, this is the razor. With this handle, it may be different with another handle. I've now put a washer on, but I don't know whether you can see how much. I've only untwisted it once, and look at that. There's a lot of play there. You do that with a Henson, or you do that with, you know, various others. A razor rock, I don't think you'll get that much play. You know, the tolerances on this aren't brilliant, but with that being said, it's given me an excellent shave. So sometimes it's not all about tolerances. You know, nothing is, once you tighten that head down, the blade doesn't move. It grips the blade well. The shave experience is excellent, but whether the thread or the post, you know, whether the thread in the end of that, or whether the thread at the base as the cap sort of slides through the base plate, whether the thread there and the thread in the handle will last as long as, say, a Blackland or a Henson, I don't know. It may last just as long, but this is the first time I've used it, and I did notice it straight away. So, but once it's tight, it equals any of the razor rock, you know, Lupos that are out there. So excellent, really like it, really like it. Right, what are we going on to next? Marks and Spencer's Woodspice. This was the closest thing I could find to Irish Fern in my aftershaves. I didn't look too hard as soon as I found something that was similar. So I can't really say it was the closest thing I've got. But this is an excellent aftershave. Not much sting. So it just goes to show, I mean, that was a very aggressive razor, but it did a great job. I would say sting on the aftershave level was about 2 out of 10. And I'm using Nivea Sensitive Post-Shave Balm. And this is very runny, so. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the shave. I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to watch Wales lose to Ireland. That's my prediction anyway. But I am an avid Welsh fan, but I just think Ireland might be too strong for them this year, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, with that being said, I may see you on Monday. If not, it'll be Wednesday next week before I'm back online. Bye now.